Hey guys, here's the warm-up or workout notes for Tuesday, March 31st. We'll start with the warm-up. It's going to be an EMOM, so every minute on the minute for 9 minutes. The first station is going to be 30 seconds of a mountain climber. All right, so you're just getting a hand plank position, put one foot up, and then for 30 seconds, we're going to go back and forth. All right. The second movement is a glute frog pump. All right, so this is different. You're gonna put your feet together. All right, so both of your soles are coming together. Your knees are gonna bow out, and you're gonna come up and squeeze your butt. You're gonna do 20 of them. If you do not feel them in your glutes, then you're doing something incorrectly. All right. The third minute, we're gonna do a yoga push-up. All right, so kind of like a downward dog. Except you're going to dive down in, let your hips kind of settle on the ground, raise your hips back up, dive down in, let your hips settle on the ground, go back up. We're going to do 10 of those. So again, every minute on the minute, you're going to funnel through 3 stations. The first one is 30-second mountain climber. The second one is 20 glute frog pumps. And the third one is 10 yoga push-ups. All right, here's the workout. All right, there's 3 parts of the strength piece, an A1, A2, and A3. A1 is going to be an offset push-up. All right, all that is, you're going to grab kind of like a riser like you did for yesterday's split squats. You can use a toolbox, or you can use, if you're Charlie Siebert and you don't have tools, a Disney Princess collection book. All right, I'll start with the toolbox. So all that is, one hand's going to be on the toolbox, one hand on the floor. You're going to do a push-up, and then see how my hand raises off the ground? All right, try to keep a square back as opposed to coming up and then pushing with that hand. All right, so come up. All right, so you'll do 8 to 10 on each arm. So after you do it with the right arm, you can do it with the left arm. All right. So you do 8 to 10 reps of that, rest a minute, then we're going to do a Romanian deadlift. All right? You can use dumbbells, barbells, kettlebells, whatever you want. I'll go over the substitutions at the end of the video. So if you use dumbbells, which most people have, just a slight bend in the knees, and then you keep that knee bend. You don't let it bend anymore. All right, so think about it as a hamstring stretch, like under a load. So again, keep them bells nice and close to your body. Get your butt back. And just bend forward as far as you can. And then squeeze your butt forward. What I don't want is you to round your back on the way down. Or 2, I don't want you to bend your knees as you go down. It's just a slight bend in the knee. All right, and butt comes backwards. All right. Another fault. Sometimes when people bend over, them dumbbells or barbell will come way out here. You want to keep it nice and tight. All right, so nice and slow. Back up and squeeze your butt at the top. All right, we're going to do 10 to 12 of those. Then we're going to rest a minute, then go down to A3. All right, A3 is a hip thrust. So all the hip thrust is a glute bridge, but your back is propped up on something. I happen to have a bench here, but you can do them on a couch. You can do them on a chair. All right. You just want to relax, your upper body here. You don't want to be posted up on your elbows. All right. Relax your upper body, butt down, come up and squeeze your butt. You can do these with your feet together, or you can do them with your feet wide. They both have a little bit of a different feel on your glutes. All right. So try both ways. See what way works best for you. All right. You can also add weight to your hips, so whatever you want. If you don't have something to put your back on, then just do them from the floor, no big deal. All right, so A1, A2, A3. A1 is your offset push-up, A2 is your Romanian deadlift, and A3 is your hip thrust with a pause at the top. All right, guys, part B of the workout. It's going to be 15 rounds at a sustainable pace. All right, so we're going to pick progressions or movements that are gonna allow you to keep moving throughout them 15 rounds. We're gonna cap it at 25 minutes. Some of you might finish fast, and some of you are gonna take the whole 25 minutes, and some of you might not even finish the 15 rounds, all right? So the 4 movements that we're gonna do 1 wall walk, 2 Turkish get-ups, 3 handstand push-ups, and 4 candlestick roll-ups, all right? So I'm gonna start off, I'm gonna demo a wall walk for you. Or my wife is gonna demonstrate a wall walk for you. So you're gonna start on your belly, you're gonna step up that wall, and you're gonna march with your hands all the way to your chest touches the wall, then you come back. You just gotta do 1 of those. All right, from there, we're gonna do a Turkish get-up. All right, so again, I'll show you substitutions here at the end. All right, so a Turkish get-up, if you have a kettlebell, the same arm, the same leg is up. All right, you're gonna pivot on your down hand, push it up to the ceiling, come up under your elbow or hand, bridge through, and then you're gonna stand. Lunge back, hand back down, bridge through. All right, so it's slow but continuous. Again, punch up to the ceiling, bridge up on the hand, lift your hips up and get that leg through. Stand up, bridge back down. All right, so you're only gonna do 2 of those, but you're gonna do 1 with each arm. All right, I did 2 with the same arm, but you're gonna do 1 with each arm. The third movement is your handstand push-up. So you're gonna kick up into a handstand, and you're gonna do 3 handstand push-ups. All right. If you can't do strict, you can feel free to kip. All right. And then your last movement, which is probably going to be the most challenging, is a candlestick roll-up. Go ahead, baby. She's going to do 4 of those. One more. Good. All right, so she did 1 wall walk, 2 Turkish get-ups, 1 each arm, 3 handstand push-ups, and 4 candlestick roll-ups. All right. We are going to do that for 15 rounds or 25 minutes, whatever comes first. All right, I'll give you the substitutions here in a second. All right, subs. All right, I'm going to start all the way to the beginning for the A1, A2, and A3. For the offset push-ups, all right, if you don't have the strength to do a regular push-up, you'll do regular push-ups, but you're going to do them to a table, a couch, you know, some sort of a riser that allows you to keep that or maintain that plank while you're doing your push-up. If you can do push-up, then all of you should be able to do an offset push-up. So just find something anywhere, you know, between 3 and 6 inches to put your hand on. The Romanian deadlifts, if you don't have weights, dumbbells, barbells, or whatever, you can do a prisoner good morning. So hands behind your head. All right, and then just nice and slow. Back up. Nice and slow. All right, you should feel a pretty good stretch in your hammies. All right, again, the slower the better. About 4 seconds down. And then controlled back up. You'll do them for your 10 to 12 reps. All right, so to make them harder, if you don't have weight, just slow down. The hip thrust, again, if you don't have a bench or a couch or a stool or something to put your back on, then you can just do them from the floor. All right, and if you want to add weight, you can put a barbell across your waist. You can set a dumbbell. Let me show you one of them. You can put a dumbbell or a kettlebell on your hips. Just like that. All right. Moving down the line to part B for a wall walk. All right. The wall walks take a good amount of strength, and plus you got to be comfortable and not timid going upside down. So a lot of you are going to have to do an inchworm plus shoulder taps. All right. So an inchworm, let me see. Get your feet together, bend over, touch the ground. You're gonna walk out to plank position, do 20 fast shoulder taps. And then you're gonna walk back. All right, you're just gonna do one of those. All right, so an inchworm, 20 shoulder taps. For the Turkish get up, if you don't have a dumbbell or a kettlebell, you can use really anything. You can use a stick, a broomstick. I got a massage stick right here. You can just do a closed fist, all right? What we want is just you to practice that single leg and single arm strength. So again, if I'm using this, lean up to the elbow, post up to the hand, bridge up to get that leg through. You should be in a good lunge position. All right, you might have to adjust that. Stand up. All right, we want this hand straight up the whole time. We don't want it floating out here in front of us. All right, so look at your hand the whole time. Make sure it's punching the ceiling. Hand down. All right, so one on each arm there. All right, so we got a wall walk, a Turkish get up, now our handstand push up. All right, we can do, maybe we do an L-seated press. We can do an L-seated dumbbell press. All right, so an L-sit, you're just gonna get in a 90-degree angle. I want her shoulders to be stacked over her hips. Slouch real hard. All right, so that's what I don't want. I don't want you to slouch. So posture up, there you go, and go ahead and press. Just do one more. Good. All right, so the slower the better. You're only gonna do 3 of them, all right? If you don't have dumbbells, find something that you can grab onto, all right? You can also do a pike handstand push-up if you want, all right? So that's probably the step below a handstand push-up. Then you would go to the L-seated press. So the pike, you're gonna put your feet up on a bench. So those are still difficult, all right? All right, the last one, the 4 candlestick roll-up, those are a lot harder than they look. If that's not happening for you, you can do a rollover to V-sit. All right, so see how she's kicking her legs in the air? So it's a little bit of a modification to the rollover that we do in class. All right, and then she's gonna go down into your V-sit. All right? All right, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed tomorrow's workout.